Ice cream cake equals immediate joy in my family, but ice cream makers, not so much. So I've got this ripper little recipe that is a no-churn ice cream sandwich cake that has a fun little ingredient that will have you scratching your head at first, but at the end, you'll be loving it. To start, we're going to make the berry coulis, which will act as the swirl. We've got some mulberries and just a mixture of frozen berries, some lemon zest, and it asks for corn syrup, but I can never seem to find corn syrup, so we've got rice malt instead. So in with that, and then finishing it with a squeeze of lemon. Now this cooks down for about 10 minutes until the berries are all broken down and it looks jammy. So we've got the berries, we'll put them to the side, they want to cool down a bit. Next step is the base. So we're making the top and the bottom all in one. I'm using granita biscuits. We're going to add about 1/3 cup of melted butter, just nice and even. Okay, we'll put half in the base and we'll leave the other half for the top. It's very important that you leave this half outside of a fridge, otherwise it's going to make the crumbling really difficult when we do the top layer. Okay, and from here we're going to compact it, and we want that pretty tight. We're looking for about 1.5 centimetres thick. If it's too thick, it's going to be too hard to eat later. We've put the base into the freezer and that just helps set that layer. And this is where it gets fun. So we've got corn kernels here, which you don't normally see in ice cream, but it's really helpful in no-churn ice creams. It gives it a nuttiness and a fullness of flavour. We've also got some miso too. This actually kind of acts as like a pinch of salt. We've got condensed milk here. So in with that. And corn with all the butter in there as well. A little bit of whiskey, about a tablespoon, and a little bit of vanilla essence. Not too much. So whiz that until it's nice and smooth. And now it's time for the sieving. And once we've sieved this through, we're going to fold in the whipped cream and pour it over our base. Now the thickness of this is important because the layers want to be balanced. And in with the berries. The colour is insane. And I have found the more berries, the better. So we're just swirling so that it's even throughout the layer. This is going into the freezer, and then we'll do our top crumb layer. Okay, so this has been in the freezer for about an hour, and now it's time to do the second layer of crumb. This will be your bottom layer. So you want to push it down with some compaction. And then this will go back in for an hour. And I think even though there's a few pieces to the puzzle, everything is pretty easy, which I like. Any leftover coulis, just drizzle it all over the top for that extra wow factor. Then sit back, serve up, and enjoy being the favourite family member for the night.